Susie's have been a real pain in my ass lately. You take a whack at 11 and try 1 and 2 again, you feel more seasoned. I bet. You're probably just relieved that you're like, oh my god, a Mega Man game that I can actually control this guy. Instead of, well, I've got to charge up the double gear, I've got 30 buttons to switch all my weapons. It's one of the reasons like I like Mega Man 10, but I'm super shitty at that game because I have to just pause and select my weapon because going through rifling through the weapon select, I don't have the brain capacity to pull that off, I guess. Which is why I don't know why I want to take a stab at 11 myself. Because all it's going to do is frustrate me. And that's a game where it's, 10 I think you can kind of get away with it a little bit, but 11 it just seems like it has to be so fluid that you have to utilize everything you have at your disposal. Or you're in deep shit. Like those mini bosses in Mega Man 11, if you don't have like the power gear and all that stuff, if you don't have that stuff down, it's like, you may as well not play. That was my biggest problem playing those games, is I could never really get past the mini bosses, or if I did, I had no health, or I had 1 life left, because I already pissed them away twice just trying to get by the damn thing. Just don't ignore leg day. I found that out when I was skiing last week. Holy cow. Gotta keep them connected, man. I got Mel from hopping 3 to 2 and stopping to do 4, 5, and 6 for races and stuff. Well, I like that. Like, I would watch Krebelstar do that stuff too. Just bounce back and forth between games, and I was like, I don't know how you keep your shit together, but it keeps you fresh, man. Because I'll tell you what, I haven't seriously played Mega Man 4 since the tournament last year, when that was June or whatever the hell it was when I was eliminated. Haven't played it since. I bet you I'll be lucky to get a 50 in that game. It sucks derusting. I mean, it's nice in a way because it's like you're familiar with the game and derusting is a lot quicker, but it's like you may as well just stay fresh with the stuff. Unless if you're like Rob, who plays 100,000 hacks. That might be a little bit harder. But for like guys like me who only have runs really of 1, 2, 4, and 9, there's really no reason why I shouldn't be on top of it more, you know what I mean? Plus it's just nice to go back to some of these other games and take a break from the grind. That's kind of going to be one of my main goals right now, is to, even if it's different categories or what, just to go back to different games that at least I've run before, just to keep it fresh and not to get so just sucked into one game and get so pissed and frustrated that when I even come close to my goal and I've had enough, I just drop the game for 9 months. That's no fun either. Mega Man 2 is already starting to feel like work again to me. I haven't played it in 3 weeks, but I need to get my ass on it again because I'm not done with it. I promised myself I was going to play it at least once a week. Taking a whack off at 11. Well, you know. Whack on, whack off with it. Play through 7. Yeah, I know, but like once I pick up Mega Man, I can't play it casually, it seems like. I've got to try to go as fast as humanly possible. For me, it's like speed walking, but like once I get my hands on Mega Man, I just want to run with the little bastard. I do owe Mega Man 7 or an X playthrough for MAME. So I'll be playing one of those two or both coming up because I've got to hold up my end of the bargain. But 7, I'm mad. I've never beat 7. I've came one hit from beating them, but it was the damn Wily capsule I couldn't get past. I had one hit left on it, and I got so mad because it was probably my 15th try in a row at it, and I was coming nowhere close, and I had all my sub tanks or whatever, and everything was going swimmingly, and I was happy, and it looked like I was gonna beat him, and then I got panicking, and I started getting frozen, and then lit on fire, and I started pissing through my sub tanks, and before I knew it, I just had one hit left on him, and I just couldn't beat him. I got scared. I had a nice pattern, I remember, and everything. It was just like, easy dodge? Nope, forget it. You're dead. And I usually don't throw my controllers too much, but I remember launching that one pretty good. And we haven't played 7 since. Oh well. I hate that flea so much. Should have probably shot one more beam there so I wouldn't be climbing so slow up the ladder and taking that leap of faith like I did, but oh well, what can you do? Yeah, I wish I could, but it's just, like I said, it's really hard for me to do with Mega Man. Like, other games I can do casually, that sucked shooting that the wrong way. A couple seconds out of that I didn't want. That was part of another thing I wanted to do, is just do more casual stuff, just to take breaks so I don't get burned out. Can't even watch casual play of 1, 2, or 3 CB anymore. Yeah, I can usually watch people play casually, but I definitely prefer watching the speedrun versions. But I like seeing people learn them too. It is true though, Moon. I do agree with you there. Don't try to go too fast. It was kind of like Ahmad was telling me. It's like, if you're going to go to 11, don't watch my tutorials first because you're just going to get mad. You won't be ready for them. I was like, but I just want to get into it. But, you know, he makes a good point. All you're going to do is get mad. You're going to just drop the game and you're never going to really give it a shot if you're trying to, you know, run before you can walk. Okay, so I cannot go through here with 3 beam. MM1 is a good casual. It's a game that's perfect for speedrunning, but awful for casual play. Okay, I was backwards there. I want to learn that speedrun for, like, October, doing, like, a spooky theme-based game. Castlevania series. A little late on the split, but that's okay. Pokemon's a game that you can never speedrun. It'll take the fun away, but you'll do the duplication glitch. See, I've watched it before, but I'm not too familiar with it. Impact first, you're gonna have a bad time. Agreed. Especially if you're not ready for it. That's why I think it was sage advice to go Tundra first, you know? Ah, fooey. Stuff like that, it's just... It's kind of like item usage in Mega Man 2, where I'm always jumping and then shooting. Like, never... Ah. Where I can just never seem to have that coordination to do, you know, walk and chew bubblegum at the same time. It just wastes a lot of time overall. That's not good. At least we caught that toenail on the Magna Beam there. Alright, cool. Don't want to get tripped up on those floor sweepers. It's just obviously going to waste time for you. That flame again. Got me the last time, too. Sure. You like to claim you knew Pokemon Yellow speedrun strategy when you were like 7, you kit and a queen and wreck the game. Yeah, could have been much better, but whatever. Speedrun means you know you have the game memorized. I like to figure, though, that a lot of these games I do have somewhat memorized just by watching them, you know? But watching them and playing them are totally different. To have that muscle memory yourself to actually be, you know, holding the controller and doing it, instead of just watching it knowing what's coming. Come on, get off the... Goodness. I am having a heck of a time through this section lately. It's a little better than last time, but not much. Still lost time. Oh, why don't you select cancel? Bad, bad, bad. Alright, well, hopefully we just come out even here somehow. Even if we lose like a second or two, fine. And it's 95 again. It's Blockbuster weekend rental. I used to do that all the time. Pretty much how I got introduced to this game. I didn't own it for the longest time. I had to rent it. I watched the mod play 11 for months, and I'd say knowing certain things were coming was helpful for platforming, but how to get through the enemies and screens. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I mean, that's... I'm someone who generally learns more by doing than watching or reading or anything like that, so... But, yeah, I agree. I mean, it helps to a certain extent, but you gotta do it yourself. My son likes freezing these guys and having it somehow defy gravity that he's frozen. Since this run's okay, we're gonna just climb. For now. I haven't lost too much time through there, so... Now let's not die through here like last time, huh? Whatever. Freeland's favorite section. The funny platforms. I agree, this game would be unplayable if you had to really navigate through those. Slow, slow, slow. Knowing the power gear bombs took out the block maze was great. Tundra freezing the lava wall. So do you have to use the power gears for all that stuff? That's where I guess where I get lost with it. Don't tell me I missed them again. Jeez. Water currents and spikes in acid stage were... Yeah. And like some of the things in acid only hurts you, right? But others don't. Like certain colors are okay to land in, but others aren't. For damage. Lost 8 seconds in 2 stages. Let's stop hemorrhaging time. Alright, backed off me there. Oh, dumb. Menu, please. Off the ladder, please. Sometimes you toggle power gear on for weapons, sometimes just regular weapons, fine. Big bomb from power gear, otherwise it's 4. Yeah, that one's pretty easily recognizable, but some of them I can't really tell. Like the fire one, sometimes I can't tell if that's powered up where it shoots like the 3 all over the place. 3 fire is the power gear, 1's normal. Okay. That helps now when I'm watching, because I can't tell sometimes if it's charging up or not. Probably shouldn't pause there if I'm going to be falling down the cliff there. It's probably wasting the frames. Alright, let's try to get a dupe out of this. Maybe 2. No, it's making a lot more sense. Like it's good to hear somebody talk about it. At least 1 dupe, come on. Well, it's feast or famine time. Come on. Shoot. Shoot. Just get bolts and buy tanks and lives. Take the strategic game overs, yeah. Wonder what the first time would be, and I bet you my first time through that game would be probably like 2 or 3 hours. Like I couldn't even submit it because I would feel bad. Alright, I can't screw this fight up here. So what do? I go and screw it up. Alright, that's not bad. Hopefully I can have enough fire to get through here. Only playing for an hour at a time really, so 3 to 4 sessions after all that. Yeah, Wily 1 would do it. That one looks tough with all those bolts you gotta be really precise with. Needed to get hit there like I needed a hole in my head. Alright, got a little bit of a PB there. 10 seconds. 9 seconds. Math is hard, even though it tells me right there. Could have been a lot better too, we lost a lot of time. 11 seconds from fire through the dupes, so. But not bad, that should move me up the board a couple spots, I believe. Sorry, Rob. Thanks for verifying my run earlier this morning, but if you want something to do later, bud, you got another one. So let's see. That would move me from my current 34th to 31st. So cool. I can do better, I feel, but we'll keep working on it. Hey, Nen, thanks for the 16 months, dude. How was the boy in the blob, the rest of that stream for you, bud? I appreciate the support, man. 16 months is a long time. Thanks for the GG's, Hydra. Kumba, thanks for, what are those, like fish sticks? Egg rolls. Thank you for the egg rolls. Egg rolls are good. My son appreciates the egg rolls. He's laughing in the background. Hydra, thanks for the 100 bits. I appreciate it, man. Moonpie, thanks for the GG. Big fail. It happens, though. Eternal was having some fun, man, with that little game you guys were playing. That was hilarious. She was getting into it. She's way more competitive than I thought. I'm glad your stream went well, man. And thank you again. And thanks, everybody. I really appreciate your call. It's time to put the kiddos to bed, though, so if you hang out for a raid, I'd appreciate it. I'll try to be back tomorrow with more than just Mega Man 1.